Welcome back. It is our Firm Foundation Friday, and we are in Psalm chapter 5. So it says, "Give ear to my words, O Lord, consider my meditation. Hearken unto the voice of my cry, my King and my God, for unto thee will I pray. My voice shalt thou hear in the morning, O Lord. In the morning will I direct my prayer unto thee, and will look up. For thou art not a God that hath pleasure in wickedness, neither shall evil dwell with thee. The foolish shall not stand in thy sight. Thou hatest all workers of iniquity. Thou shalt destroy them that speak leasing, and the Lord will abhor the bloody and deceitful man. But as for me, I will come into thy house in the multitude of thy mercy, and in thy fear will I worship toward thy holy temple. Lead me, O Lord, in thy righteousness because of mine enemies. Make thy way straight before my face. For there is no faithfulness in their mouth. Their inward part is very wickedness. Their throat is an open sepulchre. They flatter with their tongue. Destroy them, O God. Let them fall by their own counsel. Cast them out in the multitude of their transgressions. For they have rebelled against thee. But let not all those that put their trust in thee rejoice. Let them ever shout for joy because thou defendest them. Let them also that love thy name be joyful in thee. For thou, Lord, wilt bless the righteousness, wilt favor, wilt thou compass as a shield. The verses that had stuck out to me was the ones in verses 1 and 2, and 3. And it says, for I pray, for unto thee will I pray. My voice shalt thou hear in the morning. In the morning will I direct my prayer unto thee, and will look up. This is a psalm of David that's a good reminder of the importance of prayer. We talked about routines and habits this week, and praying first thing in the morning is a good habit to have. It just gets you set off on the right foot, just talking to him. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night, something will wake me up, and so I'll lay there awake. And a lot of times in the past, while you're laying there, you're there alone with your thoughts, and Satan likes to create things that aren't really there. And during the night, those fears will creep in, those thoughts will creep in, and it'll leave you awake. You can't go back to sleep because now your mind is reeling, and your mind has started on this just downward spiral. You're just stuck. And Satan uses things that he plants in your mind, and when you're there in the middle of the night and your mind just starts going, we just take it and run with it. And in those moments I'm like, can it just be morning already? Because I'm tired of thinking about it, I'm tired of dealing with this, and I just want to be awake already and going about my day. But now I've learned that when I wake up in the middle of the night, or if I wake up in the middle of the night, I just start praying. I've made a habit of, when that happens, I just start praying. And I usually end up praying myself back to sleep. So who better to talk to in the middle of the night to ward off any of those negative thoughts, those fears, than just start talking to God. And, when you're alone in the wee hours of the morning like that, who better to have with you than God? And so no more allowing Satan to fill my mind with fears and thoughts and things that are not of God, and things that are just going to stress me out, cause me some fear. There's no point to the madness. So I've just made it a habit of, when I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm just going to start praying, because I don't want any of that negativity. I don't want any of Satan's lies coming into my mind. So then the last part of the verse said, will look up. So always looking to him, always looking up, looking to the Father, our eyes on him. So I hope that you picked out something in here that you can carry with you through your worshipful weekend. And I hope y'all have a great one, and I will see you next time. Thanks, guys.